I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you.
Him be cheating sometimes, but he always come back because once you let a dog roam, they always know their way home.
Hey, welcome back to Black Press. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Now let's get to it.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm your girl Trish.
I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
And we are
Black Press.
If this is your first time watching, please remember to hit like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Hit the bell for notifications for all future episodes.
If you're familiar with AKBAR.
No, who's AKBAR?
She's a rapper in Atlanta. Oh. You should know. You're from Atlanta.
Yeah, but
But she's a rapper in Atlanta.
Really like these rappers these days.
She's trying to tell people how to keep a man. The mindset you have to have in order to keep you.
Okay, man. This should be interesting.
I don't know who need to, but him, hold your head up, babe. That's my mother. Him,
he look unsure.
He love me, don't you, babe?
I know.
Him is the love of my life, ain't it, babe?
I am.
Him be cheating sometimes, but he always come back because once you let a dog roam, they always know their way home.
That ain't true.
You don't be cheating. But this my mother. So Vicky and Victoria, y'all been in phone. I seen y'all texting stuff. They tell them you can't talk to them no more.
I can't talk to them no more. You're not.
They tell them that you never love them.
I never loved you. I will never love you.
Who you love?
Me.
Who you love with your whole heart, babe?
Yeah.
I love you too.
Yeah.
You know I get emotional sometimes. But that's my man. Ain't it, babe?
It is.
Okay.
That was weird. That was definitely weird. This social media got folks being weird in the mud.
He looks so unsure. And then not only that, I think he plays both sides of the fence.
Why you say that?
Because just you can tell like the mannerisms, like how you can tell. You can just look and tell.
Mm-hmm.
My radar is very on point.
Really?
Don't be wrong. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got a new quote though. In this past conference I was at, play both sides of the fence. You get your jeans ripped. What? That's what they said.
What?
Yeah. I wrote that down. I was like, never heard that. Okay, sure. But hey, for real though, that's the reason why Atlanta has the highest STD rate right now.
Yes.
And it's in the Black Mecca, which means a lot of Black people running around getting STDs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's also a high number of playing both sides of the fence for our hair. So
there's a lot of men that's on under the bar.
Yeah.
Under the bar.
Under the bar?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
You know, like the fraction sign, and then you have the numerator and denominator.
Yeah,
so they're under the bar.
Under the bar. Okay. That's a new one. Never heard that before. These relationships, like you cannot. It's a certain level of respect that you missing for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
To just be like
to accept just anything.
Yeah.
In a relationship, when you're with somebody, there should be standards to upkeep.
I mean, that's the mindset of a lot of people these days, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just the way it is.
But like you said, a lot of people don't want to be lonely. So this is what they have to deal with in order to feel some sort of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I need a husband. I'm tired of singleness. I'm 39 years old. Very soon I'll enter menopause, please. I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you. Are you a barrel pusher? Are you a beggar? Are you a conductor? Please marry me. Please, I'm going to sponsor the marriage. I'm going to give you money to pay my bride price. I'm going to sponsor the wedding with my money. Please come and marry me. I'm tired of singleness. Please. I'm 39 years old. Please come and marry me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, please. I need a husband in my life. I need a man in my life. I'm tired of singleness, please. I don't want to buy myself. I no longer sleep. All my mates are married with kids, but nobody wants to marry me. Nigerians, please, I'm calling everybody out. Please come and marry me. If you have a brother that needs a wife, please let me know. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care, even if you don't have a job, I'm going to sponsor it. I need a man in my life, please. I'm 39 years old. Look at me. Please, 39 years old without a child. 39 years old without a husband. 39 years old with no
And then also you get comfortable with the one you with. So having to find somebody else, just like, I guess better the dog that you with than the dog in the street.
Is that part?
I guess.
Which is the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Not knowing and going out there and trying to find something.
She rather get
knowing what you have and then
you rather
sticking
get
through it.
the fleas that she knows than the fleas that she don't. I don't know. That's just weird though. Honestly, you can't
have to have a higher sense of self-esteem.
With that, I think like that's the level that we at now though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel sad for these folks out there in these streets because it's hot out there. She felt the kind of way though, right? Like for you to get on camera and say that your man cheat, but he gonna always come back home. She feeling real hurt
because in the video she said that some girls was texting
him and stuff. Yeah,
so she's trying to let it be known like y'all can text him, but this is home.
Matter of fact, what y'all think about this? Because is this really what's going on out here in the street with everybody, or is this just like a one-off thing where she just is just psycho? She's definitely giving psycho for real. She giving psycho dog. Even if you is cheating, you need to leave that one because she crazy. So apparently, I know you heard the woman scorn, thing. Apparently, it's some scorned men out here for real, like asking some questions on the first date, like they just been hurt, beat up, torn, and dragged around. It's getting ugly out there. So we got a little video. I forgot what show this is from. You know what show this from? I don't know, but this man is going straight into it on the first date, like scorn.
You have any kids?
I do actually. I have a daughter. Her name is Miracle.
Oh, so your baby daddy know you out
here? Yeah, so what is he even talking about? Like, how disrespectful are you? Who raised you? I don't know. But this is why I do not allow people to like set me up, because you get things like this, disrespect. Let me be the person who sets up the date. Because this right here, this is why I don't date people in Atlanta. No. Baby daddy. Okay, first, I don't use the terminology baby daddy. But no, I guess no. He lives in LA.
What you supposed to call him?
We don't have that type of relationship. So he's my daughter's father. That's how we talk to each other.
So you don't be sneaking to go see him and then like y'all don't still communicate, nothing like that?
No, I don't go sneak to go and see him.
I mean, this generation, you never know.
Listen, we just sat down. How are we going from pulling out much?
You have any kids?
We was to baby daddy to all this extra stuff.
I mean, it's just questions that's inside. I can just go on and lay them out. Say what I gotta say.
So you obviously talk to girls who rub you the wrong way, or
so you assume. That's how you
obviously
do it. That's
because
what you like doing.
Who are you to mention my baby's daddy? You mean my daughter's father? And then like the baby daddy language, like no, baby's father. My daughter's dad, and just the whole dynamic of like you being in my business and trying to figure out we haven't even finished the first date. What makes you think that you have any right to mention anything about my daughter's life and what does she have to do with it? That's real disrespectful. We just started talking and you wanna...
I mean, I wouldn't call it talking. I mean, it's our first date.
Do I give you that chick? What the heck is wrong with you?
You never know. You never know.
Obviously, you need to rethink your dating pool, and you need to go and to back to school, get your vocabulary up. And this is exactly why we're going off to dates with ghetto ass. I bet you from fucking Chicago, aren't you?
Oh my goodness!
Bye.
Wow. Have a good day. A great. I'm gonna have a better day.
Wow.
That escalated.
I get it. I get it. I understand why women are saying,
yes, this
like,
is what we're being
this is the dating pool.
This is pee in the dating pool.
See, here's the thing though.
So nonchalant with it too.
Yo,
like,
but okay, I get it. Like that dude. Whew. But
that's how it goes, though.
yes, and
I had
then
that experience.
But
myself.
here's the thing. You have?
I have.
Do tell. I'll pause on what I was saying.
Okay, so I went on a date before, and we were sitting down, and then he goes to start asking like, about my previous relationship, how it was, how's my relationship with my children's father, and he was like, oh, so you got 3 kids by the same man? I was like, well, yeah, he was my ex-husband. It was like, oh, so y'all must really had like love there. But what happened? I'm like, we're supposed to be getting to know each other. Like,
well, he wanted to know.
But why know all the details about the previous relationship
on the first date?
Yeah,
that's not something you're going to on the first date.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm not going to ask you on the first date because why do I care on how your relationship is with him if I don't even know if I like you yet?
Yeah.
I mean, that might be. I mean, you got to figure out if you like the person before you even start figuring out how to.
You try to see everything that's wrong. That's the thing.
It's like it seems like the dating pool is like reversing. So instead of finding out if you like the person, find out if the red flags are there first,
and if you're able to accept those red flags.
Yeah,
and move forward with a friendship relationship or
that's the mindset though. That doesn't make sense though, because why do I even care what the red flags are if I don't even like your personality?
Yeah,
like you should be getting rid of trying to get to know the person's personality, and then like I'm not saying you get like deep in it like months into the relationship before you start finding the red flags, but at least find out if this is the person you even want to continue to talk to. And then he was like, okay, this dude is funny. But this is kind of what we expect now.
Yeah.
But it's not. Okay. And I'm going to say this. Let me say this. Women have liked and listened to so much trash music that the music has turned into the men that are out there. Okay, here's the thing. If I'm in school, right? And I am soaking up all the information in order to pass the test.
Yeah.
And then the test comes and I get 100 on the test. That means I absorbed the information, right? Now reverse that and say that all the test was what I was preparing for. So all the information I absorbed is the results of that, or what happens with the test. All of the music that we absorb turns into how we perform in life. We've had over 2 decades of street dudes, and that's all the music we listened to. I remember I was watching some dude on Breakfast Club where they were talking about his video is literally walking a girl on a dog collar.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy.
This is what we listen to, and this is what women listen to, because most men ain't buying no subscription.
Yeah.
Especially not these young dudes. They ain't buying a subscription.
But a lot of
somebody is listening to this music. And but we're acting like the music is not transcribing onto our brain.
Because the people that's putting out the music, they're not even living that type of life.
Who?
Like say
who?
Say
they all living that life.
No, they're not.
Who?
Glorilla is not.
Glorilla said, I got a membership at the clinic. What are you talking about? She said, I got a membership at the clinic.
Megan Thee Stallion,
Megan Thee Stallion was
Cardi
out
B.
there all the way with what's his name that just had that said something on that video, and Megan Thee Stallion
Cardi
said
B.
she never laid down with Tory Lanez on camera with Gayle King, and then in court. Cardi B drugged the man.
That was in her past.
Exactly. She was living that life, and she was living the life. And no, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying the music was a reflection of her life.
She was doing. She was trying. Well, in her defense, she was just trying to live. She said that's how she got her money. So
that's not an offense. That's still a choice based off of your situation, but still a choice.
Yeah.
So we are what? Why are you expecting? Exactly. We are a product of what we're listening to. This is what you listen to, and then the men that you meet are representing the very music that you're listening to. So why are you surprised? Why are we surprised?
Going different areas.
We've been on 20 years. 20 years, maybe 22, 23 years of this. Actually, if you take it all the way back to 93, since Tupac, we've been absorbing that music, and now we are seeing the product of the absorption. We've been swimming in a musical lake that is contaminated by toxic chemicals, and then we're upset because the men that are coming out of the lake got 4 eyes.
Sometimes I think that's unfair to say because country music has a lot of like GN and alcohol abuse.
Have you met white men?
Different things like of
Have
that
you
nature,
met country boys? They getting mud on the tire.
Yeah.
5 miles an hour.
But they don't catch as much heat.
Yeah, because they have a larger population. The larger population allows for some to be at the bottom and more others to be at the top in terms of their character or their actions, and still not have as much effect. Because we're a smaller population, the effect is much bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I thought like, how is black people like a small population though?
We're only 13% of the population, and actually we were the number 1 minority. Now we're number 2, behind Hispanics.
Is that because of, and not to be offensive, but is that from the influx of immigration?
Not necessarily, because we're also even with the birth rate.
Because you can be Afro-Latina too.
No, but we're also even with the birth rate. Like we are even, I think, like 23 to every 1,000 teen pregnancies, and Hispanics are about the same. So we're having more children, but they're having more than us. So because we're having children and they're having more children, they're having a higher population.
I don't think black families are having like big families anymore.
Oh, that's true, because we're also one of the highest in abortion.
Well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not having like big families anymore.
No. But all that to say, I mean, it's kind of it's called, you know how we've always said, you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
You get out of our population what we put into our population.
But it's hard because even if you go outside of like a different population, you have to be under who accepts you.
Right, and we accept it. We accept. What do you mean?
Because all right, say if you grew up in like a predominantly black neighborhood, but you moved to like middle class and there's more so like European and Caucasians and Hispanic in that area,
Yeah.
you're under um you're under their umbrella to be accepted versus being in your own community and being accepted.
That's true, but I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get to. What's your
Because
premise on that?
okay,
What
so
are you trying to
but
explore?
I'm saying you're saying we kind of have to like step outside of our community. You get out what you put in, right? So we have to step outside of our community in order to like not be in the hip hop and the product of the music. The only way to get out of that is to step out of the community. But
No,
when we
not
do, we have
necessarily.
to be accepted.
No, what we have to do is find those that are not products of the music.
So that pool is a lot
Smaller,
smaller
yes.
than what we are actually exposed to.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
harder to find. It's harder
yeah.
to find those small communities where there's a group of Black people that's
it's
successful.
probably not a
in one
community
city.
though. It's
Just like
sp-
sparse.
yeah.
Like
There are
sparsely placed around.
there are some families that are not allowing their children to listen to that type of music
Yeah.
and allowing them to grow mentally before being exposed to that.
hmm And then by the time you find them, they already have somebody.
No, by the time you find them, they're probably at college. Why?
Because that leads into saying like if you find them at college, that's the pool that you go around, and you're not
But then
necessarily
also-
around like a whole bunch of Black people in college.
What are you
It's,
talking
it's
about?
other races.
But
Unless
there
you go
are
to a
Black
Black
people. You're not around a
college.
whole bunch, but
No.
they're there.
Yeah, of course.
So pick one of them. But then you also have to be careful because a lot of the Black men in college are still listening to that and still making it to college. So then you got to pick between or weed out those as well.
I figure you just date outside your race. Just find.
I mean, you can.
Just find who loves you.
Yeah.
And just rock with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you have to figure out if they love you truly or if they have some kind of fetish.
No, because
Or-
because once you're Black, you're Black. You don't change colors just because you step outside. of
No, I'm
your
saying
race.
the person that you
No, but
pick.
I know what I'm saying. Because but a lot of people think if you are like a certain color and you date outside your race, it makes you not down with the Black people.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation.
But it is. It is definitely. But you still Black is Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this situation? I mean, obviously, we all know. I mean, anybody watching that know that he was out of pocket.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that he's the result of his environment, and he could choose better, but he chooses not to be better. So, I mean, so do we all, though, right? Because we still like what we like. Comment, share this with somebody, have a conversation. What do you think? What's wrong? You made that look like the world is doomed.
It
Anyway,
is.
is the world doomed?
Dating pool is trash.
Yeah, but we made it that way.
It's like the ocean. You
We
know
made
how
it that way.
you have
Yeah,
the ocean animals and they got to swim through all that garbage. It's
yeah, like that. Mm-hmm.
the whales.
Yeah, but we made it that way. Like, why do we want to? We like the dating pool is trash, but how did it get that way? Like somebody put the trash into the
But that's
pool.
what I'm saying.
Somebody put the trash into the pool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's so bad, you don't have to necessarily stay within that community to date. You
Right.
can go and date other places.
Yeah, but you still
even
have to deal with
international.
the pool. Okay, now you're in the lake, the ocean.
Yeah.
You're trying to find a bit of fresh water in a whole ocean of salt water.
So people go abroad.
Because guess what? White women get divorced just as much as black women do.
They do. That's why I say you have to find what's for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't necessarily have a color attached to it.
Why we keep coming back to okay?
I'm for real.
So you saying black women should divest?
Hmm?
Divest.
Elaborate.
divest, like go outside of their race, and that's
I think
okay.
black men too. Anybody, Hispanic and
I just don't
like I
think that it
think
should be I'm only going to deal with
an
somebody.
option.
Don't be looking to only be with
Yeah,
somebody outside of your race because you think less of your own race.
no, never.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
But if what you're surrounded by is
So you saying they should go look for a white man?
no, I'm saying
What do
that's
you
not
mean?
what
If
I'm
they,
saying.
if she's surrounded by
That's
black
not-
people and she wants, then how do you, if she should? What do you mean? You mean she should go outside of what she's surrounded by?
Yeah,
Which means she should go look for somebody
you
of
don't
a different
necessarily have
race.
to go looking.
So what do you have
something
to do?
something can find you. I'm saying if you're in that community and
Mhm.
you're not finding who's interested in you, because
Yes.
a lot of in the black community sometimes we have this idea of you have to keep it in the culture and keep it like when you
Yes,
bring
black women find
when you bring
or date
like
95% black.
okay, as a male, when you bring a female home,
Mm-hmm.
your mom has to approve, kind of, right?
Not really, but yeah. Sure.
And they have to be like of some standard and from like some like, culture, right?
No, I mean, if you're talking about the black community as a whole, because that's obviously
Yeah.
not happening. So we wouldn't be in the situation we're in right now.
Well, people don't do that nowadays. See, I think in a respectful way that you're supposed to present the person and then, but
Mm-hmm.
people don't think like that no more. So it's like extinct. But say you grew up Southern
Mm-hmm.
and then you find somebody Caribbean or like that's something different. It's
Okay.
something new. Like
Mhm.
you're learning like another different way of life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay that's what I'm saying, stepping out of what you're normally surrounded by in order to find the person, your soulmate,
So you're
basically.
saying women should go to the Caribbean?
No, there's Caribbean
just
people.
messing with
There's Caribbean people around. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
step outside of your community. Like, there's different people of other ethnic backgrounds that's still black
Yeah.
that you can date. Not necessarily.
Yeah, but a lot of Jamaican women don't even like Jamaican men because they say they all cheat.
I never dated, so I don't know. But
I heard. I'm sure it ain't all Jamaican men, but
it's not because
that's what they be saying.
it's not. But that's what I'm saying. Just try something different. You never know.
All right, taste the rainbow.
On the safe side.
Yep. Like, comment, share this with someone. Let us know what you think. Subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications for all future episodes. I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
I'm gonna go to church.
And we are Black Press.